feel like decorating an apartment. I'm just in one of those moods, you know, where I want to like renovate a Sims apartment. I haven't done this in a while. I like go through phases of San Myshuno gameplay in The Sims 4 where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna renovate every single apartment, and then I just stop playing with it for months, and then I come back and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do that again. Every single apartment again. Plus, after Eco Lifestyle came out, we had a few new apartments, so I was playing with those a ton and not really with this one. And I like this apartment. I do have some issues with it. Like, I don't like how the windows are everywhere, which is a weird issue to have because in a perfect world, you would have a lot of windows. Like, that's ideal, right? It's not so ideal though for this because I don't know how to change the floor plan to make it bigger. Like, I'd like to have 2 bedrooms, but the windows are not really in a place where that is easy. Should we try to make it a starter apartment? It's worth only like 10,000 simoleons right now. That's the fun part of apartments in The Sims 4 is they're really cheap because you don't need to pay for walls. Things like walls and windows and like the exterior of a house, that makes the house so expensive. I randomized a sim. I think she's cute. We'll use her. Michaela Coles, who is a vegetarian, a green fiend, and paranoid. Truthfully, this sim could very well be me. She wants to be rich though. I don't know if that's my #1 life priority. Although, is that like kind of deep down everyone's #1 life priority? Okay, we have 11,000 simoleons left after I move her in. I would like to have a second bedroom. I feel like that is the most ideal situation. I don't know how well that's gonna work out, but we'll try. I'm also just gonna get rid of like everything. I'm sorry, I have to do what I have to do. We'll give her some cheaper, tinier lights too. I will never understand why EA builds never have a ceiling light in the bathroom. It's always a wall light. It's always above the sink. I don't get it. I hate wall lights in The Sims. They're good as like decoration, but I don't like lighting up entire rooms with just wall lights because then the room looks so dark. Everything The Sims team builds is so dark. I hate to say it, but I'm getting rid of everything. These are expensive counters, by the way. Considering it's a starter home, they really went all out with the counters. I would have spent my money elsewhere, I think. Okay, I deleted everything. Usually I don't do that, but apparently I did it now. Let's restore the original hardwood flooring, shall we? What if there was 2 bedrooms? This one is a nice room, but what if the 2 bedrooms were sort of like this? This could be a little like dining table nook. Sort of, because these windows make it hard because I'd like to have this be straight across, but you can't put a wall into the window and you can't move the windows because it's an EA build. And the thing is, like, this would make for a way better living room, like with the windows everywhere, but it's gonna be a bedroom and it's smaller than this bedroom, so it doesn't make sense. Whatever. Apartments are annoying. How should we do this? I don't want to put the kitchen in the exact same place, but I feel like it maybe makes the most sense. There's empty walls here. It's fitting. But then again, like the living room could be good back there, but then there's not a good wall for the kitchen. What if it was like a sort of galley style kitchen? Like that? And then we have like the dining table. This is empty and useless then. Could make it bigger. This could become 2 bathrooms. Small bathrooms, but 2 of them. Huh. No, it's a starter home. What am I doing? I'm just gonna place some random furniture down as like filler test furniture, you know? Because then we can kind of figure out how big the room needs to be. All right, why did I grab those chairs? Oh, this actually kind of makes sense. Wait. Maybe there could be a desk. I don't know how, that's kind of a tight fit, but that could be sort of the vibe that we're going for here. What if, oh, we can make this work. We could even do a smaller table and it wouldn't be a big deal. But like, that's kind of the layout. And then the kitchen would be, like we said, over here. I don't know if I like that all that much. Oh no. Bathroom could very well be significantly smaller, just for the record. So if we need a bigger room, we can have it. Let's put the hang on, let's put the kitchen in this corner. Sorry, it's all a work in progress. It takes a lot of fiddling, but we'll get there in the end. It just feels kind of ridiculous when you're doing it, because you're just moving things around back and forth and like, it's a mess and everything, but wait, that kind of works. We don't have that much space for upper cabinets, but that's not the end of the world. There is space for dining table. The issue with the upper cabinets that I was talking about is that like they'll clip with the window, which really bugs me. Like, doesn't that bother you, it being in front of the window? I wish I could just scoot the window over the tiniest little bit. We could have a half bathroom. Oh my god, this is perfect. Wait, I actually love this. I guess that'll be an ensuite then. This is a little bit annoying for the person who lives in this room because then they have to go into the other room to shower, but that isn't my problem. It's an old apartment. I do what I want with this old apartment, okay? It's definitely a tight layout, but it works. I might regret what I've just done because the rug won't fit the way I want it to. Because it's gonna clip with the wall. Oh no. What if we put a built-in desk? That's a little bit tight. Could have the half bathroom I want if we did it like this. When I say half bathroom, I mean like basically just an extra toilet and sink. Could I do that in a smaller room? No. No, you can't do it in a small. Actually, Sims are pretty smart. It might be functional, but we'll leave it big like this. I have a bathroom this shape in my house. When I do this on stream, my chat's always like, why is it so long? And they get all angry about it. But like this, I literally have a bathroom just like that in my house. I have this. I think mine's probably a little bit smaller though. I bet mine is more like on the half tile. Like I bet it's more like that, you know, or less. But obviously we don't have half tiles like that in The Sims for walls. So we could make it bigger. Look, this is a possibility. This is a ridiculous looking bathroom, but we could do it like that. And that is fully functional. I don't know why I'm so like dead set on having a second bathroom. We don't have the space for a second bathroom. We don't have the money for a second bathroom. Ah, can you tell that I'm like stalling with the decorating? I'm like trying to avoid having to start decorating. So anyway, my day today is gonna be very interesting. I'm doing a sponsored stream later. This is like my third ever sponsored stream. One was by The Sims. One was by the new Harvest Moon game. And this one is by Adobe. Like, yes, Photoshop, like Adobe. Yeah, so I'm very excited. When I got that email, I was like, Adobe? Because I use Adobe literally every day. I mean, I've been doing it for years. Like, if I didn't have Adobe products, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. Like, I use it so much. And then they want to sponsor me? But like, I never do sponsored stuff, and now that's 2 sponsored things this week. I won't do that many more. Don't worry. I don't get like many sponsorship offers. It's just kind of weird and funny timing that they both were this week. Because I had a Zillow sponsored video this weekend. I'm just not used to being offered exciting things like this. So I was so excited about it. I do get sponsorship offers, but for the most part, they're like super dumb and things that I would never actually do. Like for games that I would never play and games that you would never play. So like I would never actually like do the sponsor, but I don't know, this week, something's in the water or something. Ooh, how about that dark blue? Ooh, we need different couches. I like the idea of this house not looking like a starter home, but being a starter home. Does that make sense? Oh, those are expensive. Probably gonna be a mistake. I'm gonna regret putting these down. But anyway, that's kind of the goal that I'm aiming for here, is a house that looks really expensive, but is actually a starter. That coffee table is way too fancy for this. It has no business being that fancy. I'm gonna regret putting that TV too. But like, it's a nice TV. I want the expensive things in my house. I want an expensive house. Might have to go for some slightly cheaper furniture in the bedrooms. Now that I think about it, we maybe have gone a bit over our heads. It's fine. We'll do some like casual bedroom furniture. I think I might be accidentally trying to do a base game house. Obviously we can use City Living too, because it's in San Myshuno, so you have to have City Living to use this, but I may have accidentally tried to make this base game. We might as well just commit at this point. Like, I'll just keep it base game. Expensive bookshelf. Is it worth it? I don't know. I think it is. I would prefer to have 2 nightstands in here. Like, that makes the most sense. It's more practical, like that's what you would probably have if you lived in this house, but I think it might be too much, like next to the dresser. I feel like there's too much furniture in that corner, so I'm gonna do just 1. We'll save a little bit of money that way, and if we have some extra money at the end, we can go back and change it to have 2, but it does look way more expensive than it is, doesn't it? I think that's so funny. I think to an extent, like most starter homes kind of look the same. Obviously there's like some variance there, but when you build a starter home, you're kind of stuck with like the cheapest furniture options. There isn't really that much room to mess around and like deviate from that, so this one's kind of fun. Let's put some exposed brick in here. Maybe I'll delete that little wall too. Yeah, I like the exposed brick in there. I don't know, I feel like it adds something and we need something. Should I pick a smaller table? Like, does it make more sense to have a round table in here? Maybe. I like the bigger one too. I know you like the bigger one too, probably. I think we have to have 1 bathroom. It's a real shame, but I think it has to happen. Do you know what? Thinking like realistically about this layout, I feel like it's kind of practical. Like there's a spot to hang your coats, but also when you come in, there's a table right here so you can put your keys down. Like it kind of makes sense. Sims don't have keys though, so it's not exactly the biggest deal if they don't have a spot for their keys. I need to put a kid's bedroom in here before I forget. We need to do that too. I'm gonna try and make it like not necessarily specifically a kid's bedroom. I'm just gonna make it like a bedroom that could sleep a teen or a child. I always feel like that's the most practical for things like this. This is a sad room and I'm running out of money, so I don't know if I can do much else. There are always things we can change. Like the TV I picked is really expensive, so it doesn't have to be that way. Oh, I don't have a trash can. Oh no. I've done a bad job. I'm sitting here being like, look at how expensive my house looks, everybody. Am I doing a great job or what? Meanwhile, I don't have enough money for anything. Oh, I'm so stupid. I always go overboard in the beginning. It's okay. You aim high and then you remove items. It's just the way it is. That works. I need to rearrange the room. It doesn't work. Can I get a dresser then if I do it like this? 470. That's fine. It's not ideal. I don't have any wall decorations anywhere either. All we have is this cork board. There's like no personality in this. I feel like that's a problem that I have with a lot of my builds. Like, full transparency, I know I'm not good at this. I try to build these houses that like could appeal to anybody, and then in the process, I've built these houses that nobody wants because they're just like plain sad beige houses. Oh, I can't even afford an easel. Oh no. My cat's on her cat tree. My cat never goes in the one in here. She like scratches the bottom half, but she's scratching up top on it right now. She went into the cubby. She has a cat tree downstairs that she likes better, but I got her one in my office so she would hang out and like sit up there in my office. She hangs out here a lot anyway, but she sits on the floor or like underneath my desk. She got off of it again. It's fine, we had a good run. Does that match that wallpaper? I think it kind of does. We actually saved money on that too. I don't want to put any wall decorations in there because it's always going to go away when you put the walls on cutaway, so it's not worth putting decorations in there. If we're going to decorate, we should put it like in the room where you can actually see it. Clutter is expensive. Like those books, 45 simoleons. And for what? Like you can't even... Maybe if instead of that bookcase, we put just a regular table in here and then we put one of the little book thingies on top of it. Oh, it doesn't place in like a nice normal spot. Oh, we could put that on the dresser. Oh, and then we'll put like a mirror above this. Yeah, that seems fine to me. Yeah, it's not great. We still don't have any skill building items. Maybe we could put an easel in this room for the kid. What if we aimed more blue instead? Wait, this wallpaper is cheaper? How? It's like fancier. Look, okay. Yes, please, I will take a house full of my fancy wallpaper. How is that even possible? Yeah, we scrounged up a bunch more money this way. It was worth it. Maybe we could get some sort of art on the wall. Look how small that is. No, nothing's gonna fit the way I want it to. Like, that does not look how I want it to. Because I want to center it above the sofa, but I also want it to be on the wall centered. So, like, where do we just not put one? Like, what are you meant to do? I'm just, like, scanning. Like, where else can I put things? What else can be put in here? I have 400 simoleons. How much better? Could I afford a better computer if I tried? 1440. I think we've done it. This does not look like a starter home. It's just because of how it's furnished. It's small enough for you to be like, yeah, that's a starter home. But the way it's furnished, it looks better. How much is it worth? Let me delete the walls. Apartments are so weird. Like, you have to delete walls to upload it as a room. 21,960. Wait, that's not correct. Oh no. How much money did she start with? I feel like I got scammed. I just used how much money she had on her. I guess it's 21,960, and technically if you had 2 Sims living here, you'd have 22K, and it is a house for 2 Sims, so it's fine. However, I don't understand how this happened. Fancy starter apartment. This was supposed to be less than 20K, but somehow I messed up. Sorry. Is that worth saying? And how are you meant to write gallery descriptions? This is like an honest question. I don't know like best practices for gallery descriptions because I don't want to sit here and be like, this elegant family apartment, you know, has crown molding, which is like how real houses are described. But on the gallery, I don't know. I can't be bothered to try. So I'm just gonna upload it like this. Feel free to download it. Oh, first comment. The thing about apartments is that to download them, you actually have to do it in a sort of weird way. You can't just download the lot and like place it on the lot like you would a regular house because it's not technically a lot. So if you want to download this, you have to be in build mode in the apartment you want to live in. And then when you go to the gallery, these are my old builds. Why does the gallery like show it in the wrong order sometimes? And then you go to the gallery. What? Nifty knitting. What? Excuse me? I didn't use these items. Eco lifestyle. I didn't use these items. What kind of scam is this? Do you see that? Oh, this is that wasn't the right apartment. Okay, I'm sorry. That was that was a completely different apartment. I'm sorry. That was a false alarm. I'm embarrassed. Anyway, to download this, you want to make sure you got a bunch of money, and then you'll place it, and then you just got to put it in the right spot, you know? And it'll place it down, and you'll see I had to delete the walls where the doors go. All you got to do is put the wall back. I did that so that the game would think it's all one room so that I could upload it to the gallery. And then you just put the walls back and then put the paint colors back on. So it's a little bit annoying because you can't just like plop it down and be ready, but you can't upload apartments to the gallery. So you have to do it that way. I still feel really embarrassed about what I just did. I'm sitting here like, I didn't use nifty knitting. What kind of fool do you think I am, Sims 4? And I clicked on the wrong apartment. Oh, I need to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. By the way, and I don't mean to be dramatic, but I'm getting kind of close to 1 million subscribers. Like, as of today, I'm at 980,000 subscribers. That's kind of close to 1 million. If you want to subscribe, like, you could totally do that. It's free. I would get a plaque. Thank you, goodbye.